So, a lot of you are seeing a lot of big content creators in Canada talking about C11. What's interesting is that what you don't know is behind the scenes they are being paid to put down C11. If you notice, they use the same rhetoric that you would see from a conservative party. Here in Alberta, we have this Albertan lobby group that is really like it's called Take Back Alberta. It does a lot of these conservative talking points. So if you notice, the only people against C11 are conservatives and content creators who are paid a lot of money to speak against C11. Now, for folks who are old like me, you might remember a time when Sheila Copps talked about Canadian content, and it was the end of the earth. Like everybody was opposed to it. It was the worst thing in the world. But ironically, it's not. And I think for a lot of Canadians, you may not know the history of our media. And if you read The Tower of Babel, it's written by an old CBC executive. And it talks about how American media has influenced Canada. And we're the English speaking Canada is the only country in the world that is influenced by a foreign country with their media. So all that American TV that you watch is actually influencing you, which is why I talk about anti-blackness and such. So if you notice, the reason why I support C11, not only am I liberal, but not only do I support this, is because there's many clauses that allow Indigenous content creators to continue being Indigenous content creators. But the way the algorithms are set right now, and for anyone who has done any research, it is set for straight people, white people, and folks like me get put to the bottom. That's the truth. Because I'm not, I advocate for the queer community. I myself am straight and cis. But because I advocate for the queer community, I acknowledge racism and encourage people to focus on their anti racism. I don't get money from, these major corporations of TikTok, YouTube that are trying to purposely change your algorithms and Meta. They want your algorithms to be encouraging clicks and baiting you. And you're seeing a lot of content creators who actually are outing their lack of integrity by just siding with conservative talking points on this. So, right now I am suppressed because I'm a Native woman. Most Native content creators are. So that's why when folks don't like and comment or, do positive things, and ironically, I have a lot of agent provocateurs on my account. So when you see a comment that's like, we should overtake the goddamn government, I delete it because I'm not an agent provocateur. I'm not here to create a rebellion because our people know, well, our elders know. A lot of the newer content creators may not know. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. So I actually support C11, not just because I'm a liberal, but because I believe that right now my voice is being suppressed. And I believe that C11 will actually highlight a lot more Indigenous content. And that's why you see so much negativity against the queer community, against the Indigenous community. And you're seeing, these nonprofits popping up to do genocide denial against what we've experienced because they don't want reconciliation to happen and they don't want you to be a good treaty partner. They want you to be a poor one so that they can continue to profit. And that you have to understand, like, all of these folks are interconnected that have lots of money, and you're falling for it. And you're falling for content creators with no integrity.